All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to go through Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners weekend edition. Even though it's late, I'm recording this in the middle of the trading day on Monday, and Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners at the moment are having a very nice breakout to the upside. So this is just going to be a 1 minute kind of sidetrack before we get to where we're going. Bitcoin's currently at 29,250. That is a 10-month high, and all the Bitcoin miners are in the green. Most of them are very green, anywhere from 5 to 15% up on the day today. The day is not over yet, but for now, I want to talk about what happened last week. Last week was a short trading week, so I want to just stay up to date on weekly what's going on with Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. Okay, so first off, here's the chart comparing Friday to Friday. Now, Friday in the US and Canada was a holiday. The markets were closed, so technically these actually represent the Bitcoin miner closings on Thursday. But obviously that was also their price on Friday, so week over week on a short week, you're gonna see we were very red last week. Okay, so you can see there were 3 Bitcoin miners in the green. There were 2 that were actually just exactly break even. Bitcoin itself, you'll see in gold at minus 2% last week. So Bitcoin was down on the week 2%, but a very, very healthy week. We talked all week last week about how this is a lot of consolidation. I think it's very healthy. I do think the next move is to the upside. We seem to be in the middle of that move right now. However, it's going to take a day or two to confirm that, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. We have 3 Bitcoin miners that were up on the week. Stronghold was up 8%, Core Scientific was up 7%, and Wolf was up 7%. Wolf has been on a run over the last month. It is finally catching up. It was lagging behind, and now it's been having a very good stretch. So that stretch continues today as well. So congratulations to everybody that got into the Wolf trade. We've done a couple of Wolf videos on the channel here. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Okay, so the rest of this board, you can see it is red. So BitDigital's down 1%. That performed a little bit better than Bitcoin, but you can see a lot of these were hanging around right around Bitcoin. Hive was down 2%, just like Bitcoin. Iris 2%. Then really the rest of them were down between 5 and 13%. So Mawson was down 13%. That was the worst. CleanSpark, I want to point out, that was down 12%. That was the second worst on the week. And you're going to see so far year to date, that is lagging all the Bitcoin miners. So this week is much like all the weeks for CleanSpark, down 12%, Argo Blockchain down 11%, Hut down 9%. So you can see from there, everything else is between 5 and 9% to the downside. So that's kind of a normal leverage off of Bitcoin's down 2% move, maybe a little bit worse than average, but nothing really shocking on this chart on a weekly basis. This was very much a consolidation week, and I think that is a crucial part. I think that's a crucial part of what is going to be hopefully a continuation of the rally that we're in, really, which I believe is going to end up leading to a bull market. As an aside, YouTube revenue is down drastically this year, so we do have a membership. You can support the channel by joining the channel and hitting the join button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Membership has its privileges. We have 50 videos already sitting and waiting in content that is for members only. In addition to that, every Tuesday after the market closes, we have a members only live stream. The members get to pick a stock for me to do a deep dive video on each week. Also, we have a members only Discord, and I am active in the members only Discord on a daily basis as well. So if you enjoy this content and you want to support the channel, you can hit the join button on the YouTube page. So we hope to see you there. Okay, so here we go year to date. These are all the Bitcoin miners' performance year to date. Every single Bitcoin miner is positive. You'll see every bar is blue on here. The Bitcoin bar is in gold at plus 69%. So as of the end of trading on Thursday, and remember it was a short trading week, Bitcoin was up 69% year to date. So again, that's the first quarter. So you're going to see we have 3 that are just running away this year. DigiHost, Core Scientific, and Cypher are all up over 300% just on the year this year. So again, that's 3 months and 1 week. Then you've got Riot coming in at 170% up on the year. So Riot is the largest by market cap of all the Bitcoin miners, and it's up 170% on the year. So those are starting to be some big dollars. This is still way off of its highs. We will look at that chart next. Marathon is the second largest market cap. That's up 133% year to date. Cypher is actually the third largest market cap now, even though Marathon and Riot are quite a bit ahead. They are in first first and second by quite a bit. Cypher is in third, and it's up 316% this year. So for those of you who came into the year holding Cypher, you're doing very well this year so far. Then we can see, I mentioned TeraWulf. TeraWulf is now up 50%. TeraWulf was lagging behind, and now it is on a run. It was in last place. It was the last Bitcoin miner that went green on the year. So at one point, just a few weeks ago, this was still in the red for the year. It's now up 50% for the year, so it's had a very nice run, but still lagging behind Bitcoin in general. So possibly more room to come here. And then, as I mentioned earlier, here we have in absolute solid dead last place, CleanSpark. CleanSpark is up 20% year to date. So Bitcoin is up more than triple that. Bitcoin's up 69% year to date. The average Bitcoin miner is up well over 100%. Most of CleanSpark's peers. Now remember, CleanSpark, by operations, they are the third largest Bitcoin miner behind Marathon and Riot. That is Core Scientific notwithstanding, because they are in Chapter 11. So of the companies that are not in bankruptcy, they are the third largest. But yet they are in absolute very last place on this whole chart year to date. So there are a few reasons for that. I did do a deep dive on CleanSpark. We've had much debate on this channel about CleanSpark. It seems to be a very hot button stock. There are a lot of people that like this company. There are a lot of people that seem to have a big problem with this company for a couple of different reasons. So not financial advice, but this is one of my high conviction plays. So I ranked this on January 1st, 2023. I ranked this what I thought was going to be the second best Bitcoin mining stock of the year. And so far, it is in dead last place. So just as a point of reference, Riot was my number one stock for the year. So it is up 170%. But you can see CleanSpark is lagging drastically behind that. So for me, I've been dollar cost averaging in, but again, it's very important. This is not financial advice. You guys need to know your own risk tolerance, your own time frame, and decide whether or not this is an investment that interests you. Like I said, there's an awful lot of people that have mixed feelings about what's going on at CleanSpark. Okay, this is another chart I'm keeping a close eye on. Bitcoin had a nice rally in February of 2023. So that was just about a month and a half ago. Bitcoin got up to about 25,000. As of this chart, it's at 28,500, and FYI, as of today, currently, it's over 29,000. But you can see what's happening here. This is a very interesting chart, and to me, I look for a lot of potential opportunities in here. TeraWulf, I did tell you, was having a very good month. It lagged behind for a long time, but you can see in the last month and a half, essentially, TeraWulf's up 32%. At the same time, Bitcoin's up about 11%. So that's performing very well. But you can see there's only 3 stocks in the green. TeraWulf, Riot is up 18%, and again, that's the largest by market cap. Cypher's up 13%, that's the third largest by market cap. Everything after that is in the red just over the course of the last 6 to 8 weeks. So the Bitcoin miners have absolutely lagged the performance of Bitcoin over the last 6 to 8 weeks. Other than the 3 exceptions we just talked about, everything is in the red. Some of these are in the deep red. Now, as always, you got to be careful because sometimes there's a reason these are down. However, somewhere in here, I believe you'll find some potential discounts or bargains, if you will. So again, I want to point out CleanSpark. CleanSpark, even from their February highs, and CleanSpark at the time in February was lagging behind. It was one of the worst performing stocks. They're still down 36% even from that. HUT's down 34%. I'm just hitting some of the larger ones. Bitfarms is down 25%. Hive is down 25%. Marathon, which is the second largest market cap, is down 8%. So, that's the 4th best performing Bitcoin miner over the last couple of months. But you can see it is still not even caught up to Bitcoin yet. And these should be a leveraged play to the upside. So I think somewhere in here, these items are worth having on your watch list and digging into, because I believe there are some values in here and some bargains. Okay, lastly, this chart is backed by popular demand. I stopped showing this for several months because these numbers are so dramatically low that I felt like it didn't make sense, but a lot of people have been requesting, they want to see where the Bitcoin miners are right now versus where they were when Bitcoin was at its high in November of 2021. So you can see, as of the close of business last Thursday, Bitcoin was down 59% off of its highs. There are still some of these down here. GREE is down 99%. Stronghold's down 98%. Core Scientific, 98%. Wolf, 98%. Even the drop from 97 down to 95% is actually a big difference, believe it or not. So Any is down 95%. So from here down, these are absolute disasters. faster. So the question is, in my mind, are these companies going to stay in business? If there's a company in here that you think is going to stay in business, I think, again, it belongs on your watch list and worth a closer look because it is still down. I mean, TeraWulf, which is a company that people like, is down 98% off of its highs. Marathon, which is the second largest by market cap, is still down 90% from its highs. Bitfarms is down 90%, HUT is down 90%. So you can see somewhere between 88 and 90% is the average Bitcoin miner. So that is leveraged to the downside worse than Bitcoin is. So that makes sense. However, if Bitcoin gets healthy and has a run up, this chart should reverse and pass Bitcoin if the Bitcoin miners behave as a leverage play as they have in the past. So you're going to see the best couple of performers. Cypher, which is the third largest by market cap, that's only down 77%. And I say only, that is a drastic move to the downside in what's now about a year and a half ago. And that's the best performing Bitcoin miner in the last year and a half. Riot is down 80%. That's the second best Bitcoin mining stock performance in the last year. And then DigiHost is tied at down 80%. So from this perspective, these all have an absolute lot of room to recover to the upside. Some of these are still down at shockingly low numbers, between 95 and 99%. So be very careful with this. You can see these are volatile assets. I mean, Core Scientific is a stock that's up 300% on the year this year, and it's still down 98% off of its all-time highs from November of 2021. So that is monumental volatility in both directions, and a lot of these stocks perform like that. So please do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. It was a 4-day trading week in the US and Canada. So on that short week, basically, this is what happened. So we'll pick it up from here. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video.